With over 15 cards to my name and only 5 slots available, not every card can hold one of those coveted spots in my wallet. So instead, let's talk about which cards I consider essential for my everyday life. Howdy, I'm Hutch, and in this video, I'll share what's in my wallet for Q1 2024. My daily drivers, the ones I never leave home without. I'll break these down into their respective categories that each card is meant to cover, as well as my rationale for why they are in my wallet. Quick favor, if you find this video useful, please like the video and consider subscribing if you want to see more content from me. So first, let's break down the categories that make the most sense for my personal daily life and hold the spots in my wallet. This can be broken down into 5 main categories for me. This includes groceries and dining, travel, gas, my fallback card, as well as my catch-all card. Starting from the top, which I'm absolutely sure no one will have any debate on and is just the gold standard for this category in dining and groceries, I have the Chase Freedom Flex card. What were you expecting, a different card, maybe? To be fair, this probably would normally be the gold card when it is not a category within Freedom Flex. But to be completely honest, I'm also considering right now if it makes sense for me to keep the American Express gold card. I got a retention offer last year for the gold card, which essentially covered the annual fee for this year, which is why I decided to keep it open. But I'm not exactly sure if I'm getting as much spend as I need in order for it to make sense for me to keep that card. I guess we'll find out in the next quarter what actually stays in my wallet. And the reason why I'm going with these cards is that I highly prioritize UR and MR points over everything else within credit cards. So cashback is not really my thing. I'd much rather get those points specifically. Moving on to card number 2, which falls in the category of travel for me. More specifically, we're talking about transit. I don't typically do a lot of flights throughout the year, so I'm not looking at the Amex Platinum or anything like that. Nope, this category is going to go instead to the Chase Inc. Business Preferred card. Why? Because I get 3x back on parking. That's literally the main reason. There are probably other cards that might serve better in this category for other people. For me, I wanted to get that 100,000 point welcome bonus on this card, which I applied for last year and kept in my wallet in order to make sure that I hit the spend to get that welcome bonus. It's been in my wallet since. My previous card that I was using for this was the Chase Sapphire Preferred, which only got 2x. So I'll take that additional 1x on all those additional parking fees. Similarly, this card is under consideration moving forward. Like I mentioned, I have the Sapphire Preferred already, and both of these are $95 annual fee cards. The main benefit is really being able to convert those cashback awards from the Unlimited and Freedom Flex to UR points instead, and I probably don't need both cards to cover this category, so I'll most likely be canceling one of them in the near future. Card number 3, we have the gas card, and for me, this category is going to go to the Marriott Bonvoy Business Credit Card. What the hell, right? Why? So let me explain this one. There's a 2-part answer to this. One, this is actually part of a larger strategy that I have to ultimately get the Ritz-Carlton card over at Chase. But 2, more practically, there aren't really any good gas cards, I think, within the points category. You can make an argument for a couple of them. Ones that come to the top of mind are like the double cash City, where you like prioritize the spending on just that one category and, you know, get elevated points. Totally get that. My thought process here is that I want to get a steady flow of additional Marriott Bonvoy points, and this is just an easy way for me to do that. And also, if I'm being completely honest, this category doesn't really matter too much to me. And what I mean by that is, like, I don't actually travel all that much in my car or anything. I'm not spending a whole lot on gas on a regular basis anyways. And just to put this into perspective, I bought a Honda Civic in 2019. It's 2024 now, and that car has just a little bit above 3,000 miles to it. I don't drive a whole lot. Seriously, I should just reconsider having a car. But to be honest, I like having it for when I actually do need it. And if push comes to shove, I can just give it to my significant other and she can drive it if her car breaks down or whatever. Don't judge me, all right? The important thing is I use this card for my gas. More seriously though, the reason why this is maybe a little bit unconventional is because sure, this card does give you 4x back on gas, but MR points are typically valued higher than, say, Marriott Bonvoy points. MR points, for reference, are currently valued at around 2 cents per point, while Marriott Bonvoy points are around 0.8 cents, depending on who you talk to. So definitely not getting the best bang for your buck by using this card. But for me, again, I just want that steady trickle of Bonvoy points anyway for when I do take trips. This is just an easy, convenient way for me to get that. And like I mentioned, I'm not spending a whole lot on gas anyway, so this is just an extra bonus array. Let's go into the fourth category, my fallback card. To give some context, this is the card that I go to when every other card, for whatever reason, would be rejected or have issues, whatnot. This is basically the safety card, in my opinion, and this one goes to the Chase Freedom Unlimited. Very straightforward card. Don't need to worry about if it's going to get accepted or denied somewhere. It'll, it's a Visa card. It'll be accepted almost everywhere, and it's just a straight, easy 1.5% cash back. Again, pairing that with the Inc. Business Preferred, that converts into points instead. So I'm getting additional UR points as a fallback safety card. And finally, category 5, the catch-all card. My favorite card, the absolute GOAT, of course, the American Express Blue Business Plus card. This card is amazing. This card is life. Now, real talk, this is my everyday card. This is my daily driver. This is the one card that I probably have the most spend on, hands down, on a daily basis. And it's because it's just such a simple card, and it gives me those MR points that I prioritize over everything else. I get 2x points back on anything that I purchase, up to $50,000, which I'm never going to hit normally on an annual basis, and it costs nothing to have this card. This is seriously a no-brainer card that I believe literally everyone should get. If you want more information on that, check out this video here or this video where I talk about how it makes sense for me in my profession. That's what's in my wallet for Q1 2024. But with Q2 just around the corner, I wonder what shakeups are going to happen. That's it for me. Hope you found this video useful, and hey, thanks for hanging out.